day, madam. My name is Hew Zhi Yan from Group 328 and I'm from Dietetics program. Today, I'm going to talk about the nutrient loss of astronauts during space travel. In outer space, astronauts' physiology is affected by several factors such as spacecraft, space environment, and weightlessness. For maintaining a habitable environment, clean air, effective waste collection systems, and drinkable water are very important. Besides, every part in their bodies, such as bones, muscles, blood vessels, heart, and nerves, are almost influenced by the weightlessness. In fact, they will lose some nutrients during space flight, that leading to bone loss, muscle loss, and also decrement in the mass of red blood cells. First and foremost, astronauts will encounter bone loss, particularly in legs, if they fly longer than 30 days. This is because they are deficient in vitamin D, calcium, and have a higher sodium intake in their meals. In outer space, astronauts will expose to a much higher level of ultraviolet light than individuals on the Earth. Thus, spacecraft are shielded to prevent this exposure, although adequate exposure to ultraviolet light can provide vitamin D to them. Additionally, calcium level is low because weightlessness will increase the excretion of calcium in the urine, and eventually the risk of forming kidney stones will increase. Also, the absorption of calcium from small intestine will decrease even though astronauts have taken excess calcium as a supplement. Sodium intake is high during space flight because many of the off-the-shelf foods used have a higher sodium content that will increase the calcium excretion in urine indirectly. Furthermore, astronauts will experience muscle loss during space travel. The process of breaking down or building the muscle proteins, which is also known as muscle metabolism, may occur during space travel. This is because astronauts have required very little contraction of muscles to support their bodies against the gravity force in the microgravity environment. In spaceflight, the muscles, such as the muscles of back and neck, the quadriceps, and the calf muscles, can be classified as anti-gravity muscles. As a result, astronauts will experience atrophy due to inadequate using of their muscles and exercise. Apart from that, after the short-term and long-term space flight, there's a decrease in the mass of red blood cells. This is due to a rapid change of red blood cell mass, total blood volume, and plasma volume. To illustrate, the iron, which is stored in the red blood cells, acts to transport oxygen to every part of the body cells. However, insufficient red blood cells in spaceflight will cause spaceflight anemia, which is a common phenomenon among astronauts. As reported by Smith 2002, the scholar found that a decrease between 10% to 15% in circulatory volume was resulted from a reduction in plasma volume and circulating red blood cells. If there is any lack of red blood cells, astronauts will have the heart problems, easily feel fatigue, and decreased cognitive ability. All in all, there are many nutrients needed by our bodies, such as carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, fibers, vitamins, and water. It is obligatory to look into substitute solutions to solve these problems that are faced by astronauts, which are bone loss, muscle loss, and decrement in the mass of red blood cells. Therefore, space food systems are designed by providing the sufficient nutrients intake and subsequently avoid the negative impact as aforementioned. It should be safe, tempting, easy to prepare and eat in a limited space. Long-term storage of food is also very important by designing suitable packaging and containers. Moreover, astronauts should take enough amount of fluid per day to prevent dehydration and the formation of kidney stones. Each individual is advised to take 3 meals per day to obtain the supply of nutrients required for walking and living in space. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you.